Ugh. I do not like how my hair looks right now. Okay. Man, I really hate her. I don't like this pyramid head look. Okay. Uh. All right. Nobody's here yet. I'm gonna go ahead and style this up. All right. Ain't no, ain't no way. Ain't no way, dude. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. All right. I can't really stay on too long because I do have to go to work in like a few. So this is basically me getting ready for work while I'm also going live while I'm also getting ready for work. So, um, you probably might be saying to yourself, "Why are you going live before you're going to work?" Because my last live got messed up on me, and I just figured I figured I'd do an encore presentation to be nice to people. Uh, my goodness. I just realized I can't be wearing a white shirt to work, so I'm gonna get another shirt. Man, wow, that's messed up. Normally, around 2 minutes, I have at least one person up in here. Oh well, that's fine. No big deal. I can always say, hey, I did try to like give you guys an encore, try to give you guys something to go on. Uh, I ain't gonna lie though, it definitely does kind of hurt me a little bit to know that I got like zero people, but it's no big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and change this shirt out because I do not want to go to work with this uh, with a white shirt on. This is gonna mess up my white shirt. How the heck? I get away from the camera, I get one person. I come to the camera, I get no people. That's fine. People really about to just pop up. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Like I said, I did say that I was going to show up. I did say that I did go live for a little bit so I could like give people a chance to pop up for a little bit. Oh, are these the bad ones or the good ones? I don't know. Okay. Said I did my part. I was nice today. Hmm. In the meantime, like I said, I was going to stick around, talk to some people, hang out for a little bit. These my bad ones. Yeah, these are my bad ones. All right. Shout out to the one that's up in here right now. What is up? If you see me, if I'm getting, it's almost time for work. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. No, I actually, I go to work in like maybe a good hour and a half, but I live like maybe a good like maybe 5 minute drive from work. So I figured go live before I get there. Go live before I get there because the last time I did kind of get a little messy. So I do appreciate the support. Yeah, I do night shifts. Yeah, yes, I do. I need to work on my arms, dude. Yep, I do night shifts. But like I said, I was saying in my last video, my last live, those are the shifts I actually kind of appreciate because I ain't got to worry about customers like that. It's task oriented, so I don't really have to stop what I'm doing to. I don't, it's not that I don't like helping customers as much as I ain't did those in a minute. Take some ingestion. It does because I've never really done. I've only worked overnight before this job, like more than a decade ago, and that was because like I was working at a gas station, and I used to work at the gas station overnight, and working at that gas station sucked. Because like I get like some of the worst people, and it was really hard to like actually. It was really hard to like do things because like people would come in and like wreck the shop. My least favorite thing was we couldn't sell alcohol after 2, and some people would literally show up at like 1:59 to buy alcohol. So I just stopped doing that, and it would always be like, but yeah, like outside of that, like but I did like work. I do like working overnight at this job because, like I said, it's just mostly take stuff off truck, put stuff up. It's all it is. Uh, but that's about it, honestly. But as far as like adjusting my body to it, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I've always been a bit of like a night person. So like actually like going over there doing. I think outside of me maybe dozing off sometimes during lunch, outside of that, I'm pretty good. I've always kind of been spry at night, from what I can gather. But it's definitely something I prefer doing, as far as like if I had to work or not. Gas station attendant jobs can be dangerous and weird. Yeah, it was. It was very like I dealt with a lot of homeless people, which not really like wasn't really like my issue, but a lot of those homeless cats was like mean as heck, and they would just be like they'd be like mean, and they would like always show up. And it's like I think 2 of them didn't like me because one of them would always try to steal, and I would like stop him from stealing. But like another one, like I said, he just popped up. He was like really rude, so I would be sarcastic with him, and it was like one of those. It was just one of those like understandable feud type of things. But yeah, like I'm just genuinely surprised I never got killed. Well, I'm surprised that that never gotten threatened. But yeah, like overnight gas station attendant job sucks, bro. Oh man, man, I look just like my grandfather. He had hair like this too. Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't know what happened at my last live. By the way, once again, like one of the biggest problems I have with going live nowadays, they always getting they always getting done up in the first 48. I never knew what the first 48 was. I never knew what it was. Like I remember people used to talk about that show all the time. And whenever I would ask what it was, nobody would tell me what it was. They would just be like, yo, you should check the show out. Like, stop asking about it and watch it. I'm like going, how would I watch it? I don't have cable. Like I genuinely hated being out the loop with crap like that. Like, it's like that's kind of one of the big reasons why it always stressed me out when people used to be like, bro, how can you not know about this stuff? I was like, I was poor and people would gatekeep. But yeah, that was kind of how that went though, for sure. Yeah, it would, but like this was like yeah, but when people used to talk about first 48 with me, YouTube wasn't really a thing back then around that time. Wow, these people are mad, bro. Oh my god, these people are mad. In any case, though, yeah, like I said, I Like I never like I actually tried to sit down and watch an episode of Force 48 and I just couldn't. It was I don't know. Maybe I'm just too like maybe I'm just too lazy to watch it, but I don't know. People are weird. Uh, but yeah, well like I said, this job, are you a minimalist? Kinda, yeah. The more I think about it, yeah, I think I am a bit of a minimalist. I never really actually sat down and thought about it before. But yeah, I can easily I probably am. I can easily say I am minimalist. I don't think I require much. But like, nah, what is this? These people are aggravating. Nothing wrong with that. I was just asking. A lot of people have so much clutter everywhere sometimes. I don't see clutter over there. Well, I do have clutter, it's just not a lot of it. But that's also because like I said, I do have clutter. I just it's in the closet. It's mostly just bags. I keep a lot of the grocery bags that I use. I don't like really throwing them away, but like yeah, but yeah, like it's nothing. I do consider myself to be a bit of a minimalist though, but that's only because I don't require much. I've been poor like all my life, so sleeping on the floor is not really that big of a deal for me. And like I ain't got money to buy stuff, so I don't buy stuff. And because I've been poor long enough, I just don't see the necessity in buying certain things. That's just like my old roommate used to say, how come you don't have a computer desk? I'm like, well, I don't need one. Oh, this dude is dead. Depending on where shop up here, depending on where you are, we have to pay for our shopping bags. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, there are places where, like, I know that there's places that sell like reusable shopping bags. It's like 9 cents a bag. I just bring my own bags with me. See, that honestly makes a lot more sense. That kind of that catches on a little bit actually. I do know that like Aldi, you actually buy like reusable shopping bags, and you can like just sort of you can just go in there with them. But yeah, that actually is kind of a smart plan. That also keeps the bags being used. Now that I think about it, because honestly, like I'm a little agitated that like because like when I was living in Maine a long time when I was living in Maine like a long time ago, what they used to do was that like you could return the bags like for recycling purposes, and the store would pay you. So it would be kind of like so it's like it would be like a couple cents. It would be like I think it was like a nickel or something. But like you could like bring the bags back and put them into these like recycle stations, and like they would give you'll put them in like this little recycling station, and then you will like put you'll get this receipt, and you give them the receipt, and so you bring the receipt back into the building, and they'll give you money for how many like bags you put in. And it wasn't just bags, it was like all types of stuff. So if you had like trash or stuff like that, it would work. What I never understood why recycling never became a big thing down here. Because like, bro, if we actually like I honestly think that if you incentivize recycling, like that would kind of that would kind of switch up on things. That would kind of like change a lot of things. That would, like, because then people will have less trash. But like that's just my take though. I 100%. I'm a big supporter of like I'm a big supporter of a lot of things that people probably hate, such as recycling, 15-minute cities. I also am a big fan of like I like 15-minute cities because like if you make everything walking distance, then like people will exercise more because people will be walking places. Also, you'll have like you can use bikes instead of cars. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I just think that would be a great idea because I was living in when I was living and working at a Navy base. I'm not in the Navy. I'm not in the Navy. I just worked at a Navy base. Like everything was kind of like reasonably distanced from each other, and you didn't have to really drive most places. You could just walk to where you needed to go to, and it was like it was a big city compiled into this small space. And it would always sort of agitate me that like like cities aren't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's crazy. But buying fast food drains people money quicker than anything. It takes discipline to just spend on fast food. Honestly, like you're not wrong. Like buying food now is just going to be buying food now is going to be a hassle, bro. Like it's getting so much easier to just be poor. It's getting so much easier to be poor nowadays because everything is only getting more and more expensive. I'm not a huge fan of like how the direction that things are going because like be like stuff being expensive doesn't make any sense. Hi, I was I'm gonna assume that you're typing you were my 2000th subscriber, and I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you very much. I'm just glad that you found some on my channel that you found worth subscribing for. Um, you know, and I'm glad you stuck around. If I only had to feed just me, I could live for 8 days off of $25. I'm good at budgeting. That's actually really good, and I feel like that's kind of going to be the circumstances for everybody when you think about it. Shoot, because I ain't gonna lie, I need to practice my budgeting too. But like I said, I've always been poor, so like it's easy for me to just like spend. It's easy for me to like spend. What's what I'm looking for? It's easy for me to spend little because like I've been like I said being poor. Yeah, the heck is this? These people are weird, man. I'm not gonna buy your stupid coin, bro. I'm getting like weird activity on this freaking site. Like I'm getting, I don't know what. One thing I really hate is like when these crypto pages follow me because they swear up, they make it seem like they're like legitimate people, And then it's like, hey, come follow. It's like then you see their page and it's like crypto, crypto, crypto. Like, bro, I'm not buying anything. First of all, I'm poor. You're not gonna get any money from me, dude. Like, what are you gonna get? But but then it's like, why would I want to give you money, dude? Why would I want to give you money just to buy fake money? That doesn't make any sense. Leave me alone. How is crypto still relevant in 2025, bro? I'm always telling people that you can't eat the PS5, you can't eat those Jordans, you can't eat the Gucci Prada bag. Laughing, but for real, for real. See, me, I actually want a PS5, but I actually would prefer a PS5 right about now because that would give me something to like. I would stream a lot longer and a lot more if I had a gaming system because I don't really like this whole just sitting in front of the camera and talking thing. I kind of would like for something to be done, like something for me to be doing while I'm doing this, and it feels weird not doing anything. But like I don't really. But as far as Jordans and the Gucci Prada bag, which I don't get, I don't understand. Like that's definitely like I've never really been a style person or a fashion person. Like I said, been poor my whole life. So, but it's like like, but I don't understand the need for that sort of stuff. But I can't knock anybody else for getting it. Shoot, if you can get it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It is just kind of disappointing that it is kind of disappointing that stuff like bags and shoes cost that much money though. Like I could understand because my whole thing is that like if I'm buying $100 shoes or if I'm buying shoes that are like wildly expensive and almost $100, if I'm buying shoes or anything like that, they got to do more than just be on my feet. I got to be able to like fly with those things on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like you're not gonna have me out here just buying expensive clothes and stuff and like nothing cool is happening with them. Like I watch way too much science fiction to like just be putting on just regular stuff. But if you were going to get a PS5, you should put like money aside each time you get paid until you can afford it. That's kind of what I was doing before I got. That's kind of what I was trying to do before I got fired. Like I don't like. I managed to keep this apartment. This is the entire time that like I was broke. I like to think that I do reasonable with that, but yeah. But that's only because of the fact that I also know how to starve. I know how to starve, but also I've had like people help me out as well, which is I'm very grateful for that. Like I would never say, man, I got this out the mud. I did this on my own. I'm not that guy. I would never claim to be that guy. But yeah, like I said, being poor is easy for me. But also, I mean, like, let's be real here, dude. Like, food is about as much as a PS5 now. Well, not probably not that much, but it's like things are getting expensive. Things are getting more expensive. We can't. I feel like it's probably gonna. I feel like judging other people's spending habits is probably not going to be like the best move to make when everything is getting more expensive. You know, or at least that's just my take. I don't know. Once again, I can't say anything about anybody else's whatever. They're doing what it is that they got to do in order to just keep their life in check, and I can't knock them for it. Hmm. Give me 1 second. I'm about to do some math. Oh man. I used to argue with my old roommates about rationing food. Then when me and my girlfriend had our place, I used to tell her about rationing meals almost like nobody knows what rationing means. Yeah, that I don't even know what that means. Hello, Ashley Barrett. How you doing today? Um, I'm waiting for Ashley Barrett to just pop up and say, Ed, I'm good, doing a deep clean of my house. How are you? I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, but I'm actually about to be heading to work in a few. Um, the heck is a mount mean? No ad yet. Give it time. Just so you know, it's not that's not me. That's not me doing that. Also, by the way, work is going actually pretty well. I'm getting used to it a little bit more every day. Rationing means you don't eat the whole lot of spaghetti at once. You save some for the next day and maybe the day after. And if you're lucky, it's called controlling portions. Oh, okay. See, like, I used to like know a guy who used to like be heavy on working out. He called that portioning. He would call that like so. Yeah, it's kind of like I said, my homie would call that portioning. Back broke, back broke, back broke, back broke. Hmm. Yeah, like I said though, my homie who was really big on working out, he called that portioning. So I know exactly what you mean. I'm aware of what that pertains to. Totally get it. Mm. Hey Bear, how you been? Pretty good. Four people. That's wild. Four people and only two likes. What's that about? Only two people up in here don't like me. That's fine. No sweat. I'm not upset. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Duolingo lesson before I head out. All right. So since you guys are here, y'all gonna see me probably mess up on some Duolingo. I'm about to learn me some Japanese, so we are about to learn this stuff together. All right. I think this is also going to be like a new lesson, so I'm not sure. So just give me a moment. Boom. All right, over here. I'm about to go ahead and get this Duolingo lesson out the way. I mean, what did I do? What did I do now? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and get.
はい、翻訳家です。 はい、翻訳家です。はい、翻訳家です。
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is either a request for a book or a request for a library. Yes, I'm a translator. Oh my god. I saw hone and thought book.
翻訳家はよく辞書を使います。
Okay. Let's see. Translators often also, I want to say they use dictionaries. Let's see.
翻訳家辞書使います。
Heck yeah. I hope this is right. Please be right. Dang. All right. There's no
翻
mo.
訳家
There's no mo in there. Okay.
よく図書館で仕事します。図書館はとても静かです。仕事の後、本を読みます。
Okay. Let me hear all that again.
よく図書館で仕事します。図書館はとても静かです。仕事の後、本を読みます。
Okay. They said Shigoto no. All right, hold on. Yokushi
図書館、仕
Toshokan.
事します。図書館、とても、
Okay, because I heard that a lot. So I'm going to say library. Let's hope. Let's go. All right, so. All right, so this is a whole new lesson for me with a bunch of new words. So I might get a lot of these wrong. So just bear with me. Okay. Toshio Kan ni ikimasu.
で、
Booyah.
日本の漫画とアニメを翻訳します。毎日英語と日本語の辞書を使います。
It's Japanese and I do not. All right, let me try this again. Because he said anime and manga, but I forgot everything else.
日本の漫画とアニメを翻訳します。毎日英語と日本語の辞書を使います。
Okay, so they're basically saying that they partake in anime and manga, but they also read books in English. Okay, this person is a translator. Bada boom. All right, let's see. So this is dang, I don't know that. I don't know this term.
カフェ、
Cafe. I really need to remember that. Cafe ni
Ni.
ikimasu. Cafe
De.
de Wi-Fi. Okay.
翻訳家の仕事は楽しいです。翻訳家は、仕事の、楽しい。
Darn it.
翻訳家の仕事は楽しいです。
Oops.
は、
Honyaku ka shigoto wa no, not no.
翻訳家の仕事は楽しいです。の、は、楽しいです。
If I'm not mistaken, they're saying working as a translator is very fun.
翻訳家の仕事は楽しいです。
Yeah, that definitely sounds like working as a translator is fun. Booyah!
本を翻訳します。
I translate books. See, that's the thing. Like home. What do you think of the WrestleMania card so far? I think you need to go away before. I think you need to go away before you infuriate me further. Quick reminder: I do not like you. Take a break, buddy. Matter of fact, give me a reason why you shouldn't take a break. I translate books. See, that's what messes me up about this, the word honyaku and hon, because I see hon and I immediately think books. But this is book
本を
and this is
翻
translate.
訳します。
But it's basically saying I translate books. Sauce, sosu,
ソース、
library, Toshkan,
図書館、
class, Juyo,
授業、
Donatsu,
ドーナツ、
Takusan, Booyah. Just trying to conversate, brother. Yeah. I know this or not, but I hate you. I'm not trying to interact with people who I consider to be my enemies. And I think that you're my enemy. And the only reason why you're here is to annoy me. And I don't like it. What kind of books do you translate? Let's see. Let's see. How you say what kind? Donna. All right.
どん
Donna.
な本
On.
を翻訳しますか
Boy, I hope I got this right. I hope I got this right. Donna hon no honyaku shimasu ka. I hope I got this right. Oh my god. Heck yeah, let's go.
翻訳家の仕事はどうですか？
How is work as a translator? How's work as as a translator? I hope this is right. Please let this be right because it sounds right in my head. Let's go. Sweet. What kind of dictionaries do you use? Okay, Donna Jisho.
どんな辞書を
Is it tsukaimasu or araimasu? Use tsukaimasu. Let's go. Okay.
使いますか
I need to remember what araimasu mean. What's up, Jerian? Okay, what is up, Jerian? How you doing, bro? It's good seeing you, man. Okay. I hope this is right. I hope this is right. Please let this be right. All right, so it will be Dono Jisho o Donna Jisho o Sukai Maska. I hope this is right. Because Papu means music, J-pop means music. Araimas, I don't think that it belongs here. Toshkan is library. EA means no. Booyah.
ゲームも翻訳しますか？ゲーム
Hold on.
ゲームも翻訳しますか？翻訳します。
Okay, so I'm guessing this person is asking, do you also translate games? Hell, oh man, this is fun. I forgot how fun this stuff is. Work as a translator is fun. Oh god, this is gonna be Shiko.
仕事
No.
の
Honyaku ka.
翻訳家
Wow.
楽しいです
Okay, and I think I want to say this is right because Shigoto means work. No is a form of ownership. Honyaku is is it Shigoto no Honyaku or Honyaku ka no Shigoto? Oh boy.
翻訳家の
I hope this is right. Wait, no, it's got to be Shigoku no. Try to tune in, but I think last live froze.
仕
Yeah.
事の
Okay, I might get this one wrong because I don't know the placement for these words here. Because it's saying work as a translator is fun, but Shigoto means work and Honyakuka means translator. So these might not work. And I don't know what happened, dude. My last live got kind of messed up. But yeah, I might get this wrong. I knew it. I knew it. I should have switched these words around. It's like work. It's like, but it says work as a translator. Come on. You
ど
gotta,
んな本を翻訳しますか？
Nani.
どんな本を翻訳しますか？本を翻訳しますか？
Boy, oh boy, I sure do hope this is right.
どんな本を翻訳しますか？
Booyah, let's go. Oh, okay. Let's see. So we got Okay, so Toshio Kan ni ikimasu.
図書館
Toshokan
で
de. Oh boy, I forgot what this means. Jisho. Oh wait, Jisho Sukaimasu.
辞書
Yeah. I use dictionaries at the library. I think I just said that. Okay.
辞書で図書館を使います
Boy, I sure hope this is right. Come on, man. Toshokan de Jisho. I keep on getting my word orders mixed up. I like to think that like if I'm actually saying this stuff in actual, like if I ever were to go to Japan, I think that they will understand the context of what I'm saying, but they probably wouldn't know what I'm directly saying. Because Jisho de Toshokan, I mean that's the same thing, right? Oh, well.
翻訳家はよく辞書を使います。
Okay. Translators No, translators often use dictionaries because there's no mo in there. Booyah. Is this a game like? Is this like a game that you're playing? No, it's a Duolingo. I'll show you. Hold on. It's Duolingo. It's the website Duolingo where you like I said, I've been doing this for like I've been doing this for like a long time now, so I kind of get the hang of some of the words and stuff like that. But no, it's called it's called Duolingo. Let's see. Work as a translator is fun. Okay, so
翻訳家、
no.
No.
Shigoto. Where is it?
仕事は
Tanoshi.
楽しいです。
Got it. I hope this is right. Let's go. And next up is I use dictionaries at the library, which means
図書館、
I hope I don't get this wrong. Did I do this last time? Toshokan de Jisho?
辞書、
Did I do that last time? I think I did that last time. We'll know for sure.
を使います。
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm right. Sweet. Toshokan de Jisho. Alrighty. But yeah, it's Duolingo because you can tell with the little, you can tell because the duo, the owl. But it's not a game. But like I said, it's Duolingo. You just do a little you do a little lesson, teaches you like a new word and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been doing this for more than 2 years now. Let me see. Yeah, 1,177. My goodness, I've been doing this for a long time. But yeah. I think it's definitely worth it. I like it anyway. I normally don't mess up that badly on there, but like I said, it was a new word, and Hon will always mess with me because Hon also means book in Japanese. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But I do need to get ready to. I do need to like start getting ready to go. I kind of do need to like start getting my bearings together and everything like that for this night. So we'll talk again later on. I don't know when, but we'll hang out or something. I don't know. I probably might do something tomorrow if I'm not too tired. But yeah. But as I always say, love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. Remember, you're not just a person, you are an experience. You can always choose to be either a good experience, a bad experience, or no experience at all. And I definitely recommend being a good one. Also, if you can't spread love and you can't spread peace, then spread nothing. Because the last thing you want to do is be a +2 or a +10 to somebody else's bad day. And just show kindness. Be nice to people. You know what I mean? Don't go out of your way to hurt somebody. It's just we kind of don't need that right now. Also, J-Rob stay the heck out of my lives, dude. In the meantime, we will talk again. Y'all be cool out there.